Hey there YouTube, Glamour Girl 98 here, and this is going to be my first official video on skincare. I've waited a long time to do videos, I don't know, because of insecurities. I too have insecurities and problems just like everyone else, but I've had my YouTube channel now for about 9-10 years, somewhere around there. I've got videos that I've uploaded and hidden but never released, but I think I will release them now. I was actually inspired to do this video because I follow Ambrosia Malbrough. She's a beautiful woman. I followed her probably since she started her uploading videos because I have natural hair and I was trying to find ways to do my hair back when natural hair had really started trending. I was growing out a short haircut. But anyway, I've been following her forever. So she uploaded a video a few days ago and it was about her acne. And when I looked at her, because I am a dermatology nurse practitioner, I looked at her and I was like, oh, that's hormonal acne. So I kind of just dropped down in her comments and I was like, you need to do X, Y, and Z, you know, and if that doesn't work, then visit your dermatologist. And she ended up pinning my comment, which was like, oh, I was like, oh, okay. So then there are a couple people that kind of hit her up, you know, hit in the comments. They were like, oh, you should start a channel. We need this information out there. And so one particular subscriber said, oh, Glamour Girl 98, we need you. And so when I woke up this morning, I saw that comment. It kind of hit me right here because that inspired me, and you never know who can inspire you and give you those words of encouragement when you need it. You never know how you're affecting people's lives daily. Even with something as simple as that, I opened my eyes up, moved around, got my phone, and it's like a comment there and it says, we need you. So basically that's why I'm here, to give you a video on some skincare. Hopefully I can upload videos about health, skincare, beauty, fashion. I don't know, I like to do my happy planner too. I like happy planner. So I don't know, this channel will be like a myriad of things. I have videos, like I said, that I have from years ago, and I'm going to open them up so you guys can watch them. So if you like this video, just comment, please comment. I like to talk to people, and subscribe. So anyway, if you're having hormonal acne or having issues with your skin, it's not uncommon for women, young women. We start out in adolescence all the way through to we're about 50. We can have, after menopause, we can have hormonal acne and breakouts. As you can see, I am a very oily person. It's been a struggle for me with acne for some years. Acne, I try to explain to my patients as a dermatology nurse practitioner. So anyway, as I said, life happens. I got a delivery from Amazon. I stopped it again. Is it going? Come in, Nina. I'm gonna leave the bloopers in. Is it taping?
Yes.
Oh, see there? I need a light or something. Anyway, I got a new package from Amazon.
It starts re-recording every time. You're only at 17 seconds.
Okay, but anyway. So where was I at? I was talking about, before the doorbell rang, my daughter just came in. So I was talking about skincare, acne, ambrosia. So as you can see, I am extremely oily. I've had acne, and there's some things, some tips, some hints that you need to do. So number one, don't try to strip your skin of all the oil, because your skin wants that moisture. So it's going to only produce more oil. So people may be using witch hazel, alcohol, toners, all these products, you know, to kind of dry the oil up. And it's not going to work, because that's just how your skin is set up to behave. So that's the first thing. Quit trying to strip your skin of the oil. Our body's natural mechanism is to maintain a good, healthy balance which includes maintaining moisture for our skin, our hair, our nasal passages, everything. Just like during the winter and fall time, when it gets cool and dry, a lot of people may notice that their sinuses starts to drain, or they may be blowing their nose more. That's because it's cool and it's dry, and your body, your nasal passages needs that moisture, so you'll wake up with postnasal drip. But we'll save that for another video if you want to find out more about how to manage chronic sinus issues or allergies. Anyway, so first of all, you don't want to over dry your skin or try to strip your skin of the oil. Number two, you don't want to use products like pure tea tree oil, all those essential oils and things that you want to put on your skin because it's trendy now. People want to do all kinds of things like that. I say that it's okay when they're diluted, but when they're pure, you don't want to do that. I had a patient maybe about 4 months ago. She came in to see me. She had been having some breakouts. She used a combination of baking soda, lemon juice, and tea tree oil. So she had a basic or alkaline product, which was the baking soda. She had an acidic product, which was the lemon, and then she had another product where the pH or the balance was off, which was the tea tree oil. You put all three of those together, you ask for issues. So she ended up coming to me. She had like an irritant contact dermatitis, and she had basically like a first-degree burn on her side of her face, which was a whole situation that we had to clear up. I was like, you cannot mix these products and then put them on your face. So when it comes to stuff like that, you want to avoid using them on your skin. Tea tree oil, I know and I understand that it has antibacterial properties, antifungal properties. It's good for like when people have seborrheic dermatitis, or like when they have like really dry, flaky scalp borderlining on what I tend to call it's like cradle cap for adults. We can talk about that in another video. Just let me know if you want to hear more about it. If you have that, there's some stuff that you can do at home to get rid of that. So anyway, you don't want to use those products. The third thing, you don't want to scrub your skin vigorously. A lot of people think that if they scrub their skin really vigorously, they can get the pimples, bumps, etc. to go away. That is not true. I suggest that you use something like this little silicone scrubby here. I get these from Walgreens, Walmart, and they're very gentle and they don't hold the bacteria to cleanse your face with, or your hands, or even like this little light. It's not like a loofah. Oh yeah, I guess it is. But when you wet it, it gets really, really soft, and you can use that to gently cleanse your face. Anyway, as I was saying, you want to use something. There's like these little loofahs kind of, and when you wet them, they get really soft and they're very gentle to the skin. I'll put some links below on these items that you can use, okay? So those are the three things that I want you to stop doing. So when I was in the comments for Ambrosia, I mentioned to her, I was like, you know, you can kind of manage some things at home. So a couple of the things you want to do, you want to try to avoid as much dairy as you can. Dairy is a known food product that helps the body to produce more mucus, and it's an inflammatory type of food. So if you have acne, psoriasis, eczema, sinus issues, allergies, asthma, milk is known to cause these conditions to flare up because it is an inflammatory, or milk or dairy products, they're inflammatory type of foods. So you want to try to avoid those. Another thing I mentioned was more water. Another thing you need to do is watch your carbohydrate intake. So sugars, right? Pop juice or excessive carbs. Acne is caused by a bacteria that feeds off the oil in your skin. So the P. acne, the bacteria is called P. acnes. It feeds off of the bacteria, you know? So think about it. If you consume a lot of sugars, pops, carbs, stuff like that, bacteria likes to feed off of those. So hence, if you are consuming those things, your acne may be worse. Another thing I suggested was using a gentle skin cleanser. You can use something like Cetaphil, which is recommended. I recommend that to all my patients. Cetaphil, CeraVe, Aveeno, Neutrogena products. All those products are dermatologist recommended. One of the things that I advise patients to do, or like for someone who's not seeing me as a patient, I tell them to go to their local CVS, Walgreens, Target, what have you, and you can actually get Differin, which is over the counter. It is a vitamin A derivative or a retin-A type of product. You can get that, and you can get benzoyl peroxide, like 3.5 to 5%, and you can take a dab of both of them, mix them together, and apply it to the face. Those two products are essentially the basis or the compound, or those are the active ingredients in a very popular drug that I prescribe to patients all the time called Epidural Forte. You have the adapalene, which is like what's in the Differin, and then you have the benzoyl peroxide. The Differin, what it does, it helps for cells to turn over, so it kind of micro exfoliates the skin. The skin exfoliates, or we shed our skin cells every 28 to about 35 days. I know it sounds gross, but if you look around your house and you see dust, that dust is typically the dander from our scalps, from our bodies, and from our pets, okay? That's why we have dust in the house, okay? So the retin-A, or the Differin, helps to exfoliate, and it helps to work on those little pimples, and it helps with the acne overall. The benzoyl peroxide, you can get Johnson & Johnson's. Like I said, hopefully I'll put the links down below. The benzoyl peroxide helps to decrease inflammation. So for those of you who have cystic acne, where you have those cysts all over your face, it helps to decrease the inflammation. It helps to dry those up. So the two together, a dab, two, it's an investment of maybe about 15, 20 bucks. You put those on like a Monday, Wednesday, Friday night, because you have to ease your way into these products. Because if you go in using both these products like full force, you're gonna be like, she didn't know what she was talking about. It dried me out. My skin is going. No, use it Monday, Wednesday, Friday, okay? And you will start seeing a difference. So you want to cleanse with a gentle cleanser. You want to treat with the adapalene, or the Differin, and the benzoyl peroxide, and then you want to moisturize. So if you're oily, then you get a nice light oil-free moisturizer, or if you're dry, get you a nice moisturizing cream or a moisturizing lotion. Another thing that I would suggest that you do is
Hey, Mom.
Who did the braid?
Me?
How come you ain't got no more clothes? It's cold out.
It's not cool. Well, when I left it, was I had? I got this jacket, and I got two wheels, and half off.
For what? What? Oh, that's cute.
$6.
So tell your daddy before you get in the shower. Let me finish my YouTube video.
$2 what?
I'm telling you here.
Oh.
You just don't already know.
Hey. I'm here. Hey. Okay. Okay. Hey.
Your YouTube video, what's your report?
One on skincare. I was asked by
Can I have respect? Yeah, go eat. You got this for lunch.
No, I just went there and got some. I was asked by some women on this channel because I was telling this girl what to do for her acne. And they just asked me to do a YouTube video. And I know I'm out of frame. Zoom it in, but don't zoom it all the way in.
It should be like in the center.
I don't want to be over there because I want the greenery over here.
There you go.
Go! I don't want to hear you walking. Go clean up that damn room. Ain't shit changed.
It ain't nothing in
It is stuff. It's stuff in the window that needs to be taken. Go take that stuff out of the window.
What's in my window?
Go look. Clean up that room. Okay, so another interruption. That was my daughter. She just came home from college and we're supposed to be taking her to go out to eat, and they're making noise and, like I said, live interruptions and all that other stuff. So I was talking about cleansing, treating, and moisturizing. So you want to cleanse with a gentle cleanser. You want to treat with the different and the benzoyl peroxide. Take just a half a pea size of each, mix them together, and apply it to the face. Let me back up a little. When you cleanse your face, you need to wash your face or cleanse your face gently for at least 1 minute. The product or the cleanser needs to be in contact with your face for a minute in order for there to be uptake and the pores to open up to receive your treatment products. So cleanse, treat, and then you're going to moisturize appropriately. Whether your skin be oily or dry, you're going to use the appropriate moisturizer to moisturize your face. Now, if those don't work, then you want to go to your local dermatologist or your local physician, and then they will start prescribing topical antibiotics for your skin. Now, topical antibiotics, they're good for a while and then they stop working. So bacteria is very smart. They will respond to the topical antibiotics for a while and then they will stop working. That's why if those of you have been to dermatologists before, you go and after a while, like maybe after 2 years, your acne flares up again, then we switch you to something else because your skin becomes resistant to the antibiotic. But there's one thing that your skin will not become resistant to, and that is benzoyl peroxide. Benzoyl peroxide that you can get from Walgreens, CVS, wherever. It has fantastic properties for inflammation, so it decreases inflammations in the pimple or the comedone. It decreases inflammation, and it also helps to treat or kill the bacteria. So those are some things to keep in mind. Also, I'm trying to think what else I want to. I've been interrupted so many times. Basically, that's it. If those things don't help you out, then make sure you visit your local dermatologist and they can hook you up with a skincare regimen. But one thing I will tell you, acne medication is extremely expensive. So when your provider tells you, hey, I want to use a mail-away pharmacy so that they can provide your medications as opposed to going to CVS, Target, and those other places, because they're going to charge you their retail prices. People are like, oh, I got good insurance, but your good insurance is not going to cover $800, $900 worth of acne medication. So if you want more information on this is real life, y'all. You hear my family in the background. So you guys may have some more questions. Like, comment, subscribe, drop your comments down below. And I will be more than happy to share information with you about health and wellness, beauty, skincare, fashion. I just came back from New Mexico for the International Balloon Fiesta. Prior to that, I did some shopping. I ordered some stuff from Fashion Nova, from Boohoo, and I did some stuff from Walmart. If you want to see a haul, like, comment, subscribe. I know there's some stuff that I've forgotten because I've been interrupted so many times. but I'm tired now. I was in clinic today for a couple hours, and we're getting ready to go out to eat. So I'll talk to you guys later.
Oh, them.
What it do, baby? Right.
Is it online or is it?
No, that's my class in because it's like lecture, 2 lectures in the excuse me, in the lab.
Yeah.
And then my other teacher get on my nerves because he put all the grades in. I have a 99% in the class, but it shows a 92 because I haven't taken this test. And like, you know, the thing.
I already did. What, you gonna be a gamer?
Yeah, that's exactly what I've been thinking about doing.
Stupid.
Yeah. What you mean?